Welcome to the amazing new world of press ice cake decorating tools from FMM Sugarcraft. I'm Leslie Bassett, and as a professional cake decorator, I can't tell you how long I've waited for tools like these. But before I show you just how clever the press ice tools are and how simple they are to use, I'd like to show you some cakes I decorated earlier. As you can see, they are all different styles and sizes, but they have one design feature in common: tiny precision piped royal icing pearls. Whether in bands or ribbons around the circumference of a cake, as in the pink peony cake and the lower tiers of the Kala and the Gerbera cakes, or covering the full height of a tier, as in the lilac butterfly cake and the little blue hydrangea. It's the delicate symmetry and the elegance these little pearls add to the cake design that I love the most. But much as I love this design feature, in the days before press ice tools were invented, achieving symmetry and precision was a slow process. If I wanted to pipe a band of pearls around a cake, first I would need to decide how many rows of pearls and how far apart the pearls would be. I found that the free paper tape measures available from a popular Swedish retail store very handy for this purpose. But I still had to work my way along the length of the tape, marking the position of each and every pearl, and this took time. Full height patterns were created in exactly the same way, and then attached the paper to the cake and prick through as before. And each time I had to decorate a cake in this way, I thought to myself, there must be a better way than this. And now there is. The very first FMM press ice impression tools. And the first one I'd like to show you is the 4-row ribbon tool, which completely does away with the paper tape and pin fiasco. But just look how easy this is to use. This is a cake I've just covered in sugar paste, or you may know it as rolled fondant. The ribbon tools have different height margins above and below the pins, so you can choose which way up to hold it, depending on the width of ribbon or trim you will be finishing the cake off with. Firstly, decide which will be the back of your cake and start from there. Now, resting the bottom edge of the tool flat on the board to achieve a perfectly horizontal pattern, use even pressure along the length of the tool to press the pins into the icing. Remove the tool cleanly without dragging. Align the press ice tool for the next section by inserting the first column of pins into the last row of holes, and again press evenly. Continue all the way around the cake, finishing off as neatly as possible at the back. And when it comes to square cakes, it's just as easy. Watch this. Exactly the same as before, decide which will be the back of your cake and start from there. When you get to a corner, just keep rolling. And believe it or not, the remaining two tools will save you even more time. Just look at the detail on these. I do find a turntable really helpful when I'm piping side designs like these. However, if you don't have one, make sure the cakes are at a comfortable level for piping, so you don't have to stoop. Fit a piping bag with a No. 2 icing tube and half fill with royal icing. Work your way around the tiers, piping a small pearl over each indentation. Most pearls will have a pointy top when piped, so for a perfect finish, use a slightly damp paintbrush to flatten the points before the icing crusts. With a repetitive design like this, you'll find you quickly establish a rhythm of piping regular, similar-sized pearls. Any irregular pearls can easily be lifted off with a fine paintbrush and then piped again. As a professional cake decorator, these press ice tools have really changed my life, and I honestly think they'll do the same for you.